This is going to be the most important Fortnite video on my channel. It's going to be quick and sweet, straight to the point. It's going to help you out a lot. This is for everyone who struggles with in-game fighting, because I know it can be hard. Make sure you check out the Fortnite Destiny Jesus Solo Masterclass. There is a new version, Solo Superstars. It is a monthly subscription. You can just go on with 1 month. And you get coaching from top tier coaches such as Destiny Jesus, Zycoma, and also top tier pros such as Muzz and Bolts. I recommend it. I personally am signed up, so you'll see me there, and it is going to be in the description. But let's get straight into it. So in-game fighting is nothing like creative, we all know that. But in-game fighting, I have a simple motto that I like to abide to that will probably change your guys' lives when it comes to in-game fighting. And that is the less is more rule. Now this is the motto that I love, and I've personally seen a similar sentiment being shown by a ton of coaches, but the less is more kind of motto kind of means that you don't need to be doing a ton of stuff to be good in-game fighter. In creative, in 1v1s, all of these triple edits, quad edits might be entirely necessary to kill a player. However, in game scenarios, it is so much more simpler than that. I want you to answer me one question right now in your heads. What type of game is Fortnite? I'll give you a moment, just think about it. What type of game is Fortnite? If you said it is a shooter game, you are correct. And that is the main reason why, to be fair, that less is more when it comes to in-game fighting. If you have an opponent over here, let's say he's over here, and you start the fight by building up like this, that's probably the wrong way to do it. You might start like that in creative, because in creative you start opposite to each other. You start in a 1v1 scenario like this. You both build up and then you fight in the middle. Well, this isn't creative, this is in-game. You can start the fight by hitting him 60 like that and then building up. If he gets hit 30 or 60, he might even come up with you. From this point, we're not going to start doing 90s, we're not going to start getting high ground, we're not going to start double editing down like this and maybe doing a quick triple edit down just for flash ability. No. This is simple stuff. We're taking what we know about Fortnite, we're changing it. We've built what we need to at this point. We can jump off, hit a nice counter hit on him. Whether he's hit us at the start or we've hit him at the start. That is an easy 100 tag just jumping off our builds here. No one expects it. I know if I'm personally building up here, I'm already start placing cones here or floors here, and I'm starting going up the other direction. If someone jumps off and hits me while I'm doing this, I'm not expecting it. Not in one little bit. And it's so simple, that is why it works. Something else that has gone out of fashion in in-game fights just because of creative is 90s. You will do 90s at the start of a 1v1 like this, right? You will do 90s, and that is fine. But that is literally the only time most players do 90s in 2024, and that is awful. Okay, 90s in the right scenario can be incredible structures, providing quick movement layers. Maybe a single high ground retake that gets you height as fast as 90s does. You literally can't. Even this one right here that allows you to go up the layers like that. Like, it doesn't do as fast as 90s. 90s are just completely clear of any of that. If your opponent's looking the other way, or if your opponent's like over here, build 90s up. Build 90s like this. Just build dead upwards. You shouldn't be forced to not do mechanics because they don't look cool. Think about how fast 90s are, especially when you jump them. 2 layers pretty much instantly on the top of the opponent, and high ground is going to win you fights in a lot of scenarios. Something else I will see a lot is if there is someone running away from you and you run into the building, let's say you run into the building like this and there's someone running away from you, a lot of people, for some odd reason, will build like this. Why are you building? I want to know, why are you building? You're building just to go like this and hit them 50. Or maybe even miss them because they've gone around the corner at that point. If you see someone running and they have no awareness on you, just hit them, honestly. What are you doing, guys? Hit them and then build. Building should be the second thing in terms of things you're looking for, things you're prioritizing. Building should be number 2. The damage should be number 1. You should be aiming to hit them first. You should hit them and then build. If they carry on running, you can edit through, get piece control, but only the piece control you need, and then hit an optimal peak. Flashy stuff like this that goes in creative is not good for in-game fighting. Simple stuff, it can be a window edit. So simple, yet the best peak in the game. So simple, window edit. You can even do this window edit from the side. So simple, it's a window edit. You do not need any of this stuff, like going like this, reset, on this. Maybe even this some players do. What is this? This is a full 50-50. It's just not going to work. This video is probably not going to make it to the 8 minutes to get extra ads on it, chat. But the whole point of this video is not to get ads on it. It is to teach you that less is more in terms of in-game fighting. Creative, you can do whatever you want. You can do all these flashy edits. But in-game, it's just about killing the player. Just place walls down here and place a cone. Hit him and then reset. And then you can put the extra bits on. Or you can do this. It's simple. It's effective. Safe peeks, not flashy peeks. We're not dropping into boxes with a triple edit. We're not running into boxes with a full piece. When we ramp someone, we don't have to do a triple edit on the end of every single ramp to actually do damage to them, because that does nothing. If I'm on the other side and I see someone do a triple edit, I'm like, this kid's an idiot. I'm not thinking this kid's so cool, he can do a triple edit. Just jump off it, hit them damage. It's one of my favourite counter shots. Hitting them damage off a jump shot is actually crazy, because a lot of the times players that have good awareness in Fortnite, so if you hit them on a jump shot, then it is very good for you. I'm not saying don't have good mechanics, definitely have the ability to have good mechanics, but at the same time, you don't need to use them in most scenarios. It is actually irrelevant, good mechanics in Fortnite. You can be the worst mechanical player ever with the most basic mechs and be the best in-game fighter because you just do stuff that's actually needed in fights. I guess I'm just saying, guys, if 30 people see this video, then I'll have improved 30 people's in-game fighting. It's honestly the best tip I could ever offer you for in-game fighting. I want you to repeat this motto day by day, live by this motto in tournaments. You'll kill so many more people, and it'll be so much more better on you, trust me. With that being said, go check out the solo superstars in the description, and check the video on the screen right now. Make sure you subscribe and like the video in the algorithm, because again, I'm not reaching the ad threshold for middle of round ads, therefore I'm not making that much on this video. I just needed to get this info to you guys, okay, in a bit.